Hello there, my name is Ismail and I'm the head of external SEO and PPL, and I would like to talk to you about my journey at Pelemon so far. Well, I would say that my journey in Pelemon has been one of the most challenging things I've had to do in my life, and it's not been challenging from the aspect of how hard the job is, but also in terms of how much I've gained, how much I need to gain, and the fact that there have been so many opportunities for growth the hard way, the rewarding way. So I started out, I've been a year in the company now. I started out just as an SEO that was taking individual clients and trying to work on their campaigns myself. But in a short while, I started doing PPL also. Before you know it, I was the team lead for SEO. Then I became the team lead for both external SEO and PPL, and that just shows you that this is an environment for growth that inspires a lot of growth in people, both individually and also professionally as a person. So these are not things that a lot of aspects of them I was already good at before I came in, but is the perfect environment to learn on the job, if you know what I'm saying. Because once you show a prerequisite affinity to something, like once you show interest in something, the company naturally finds a way to put you in a path where you can become very, very proficient at it, and you do it by learning on the job. About a year ago, I made a video after my first month of being in Pearl Lemon, and basically what I said was that you are thrown into the battlefield, and you need to hit the ground running once you start with Pearl Lemon. One thing I never thought would happen is that you never stop running here. You never stop running. There is no time for you to sit down and say that you are comfortable where you are at, because once you show a sign of comfort, you are being challenged positively to grow. So this is not a place where you won't grow. If you try, you can't, like, you can put in effort to try and grow, and you will grow. But even if you don't put in effort to purposely grow, just working here and going through the processes every day, you will have growth either way, either professionally, either personally, either in terms of your communication, either in terms of your workflow. And a lot of this is down to the leadership of Deepak. He's a very intelligent, very competent guy at a lot of things, and he's the driving force of everything. He's the one that does not allow us to slouch. He's the one that allows us to not get too comfortable. He pushes us to be our best self. I've never had a CEO of a company take as much care in my personal development as Deepak has done. It all comes from him giving you assignments, him giving you trainings to do, him giving you tasks that he knows are currently outside your expertise, but he believes is going to improve you as a person and as a professional. And I feel honored to work with someone like that that takes his time out to guide us, to make sure that we achieve the goals of the company and also achieve our personal growth goals. That's it's a very, very key thing to have at this stage in my career. And another thing is that while there is an element of hitting the ground running, staying on top of your game and putting in effort every day to try and better yourself, there is a general understanding in the team that some things take time. The only thing you have to show at Pearl Lemon every day is that when you clock in, you are at full tilt and you are putting in everything that you need to put in order to make sure that you are doing your job properly. Once you do that, the result will take care of itself. And this is the most amazing thing about this company for me, is that whatever results that you get, so long as there is no lack of effort in your pursuit of that result, we have a structure where we can sit down and talk about why we did not get that result and try our best to see how we can change our ways to try and achieve that result. The only thing that is not tolerated here is a lack of effort, and I respect that about this company a lot, because it shows that, you know, while you are learning, you also have patience in terms of the results you are expected to deliver, but that is perfectly balanced by not getting patience in terms of the efforts that you put in. The effort must be 100% from day one till you clock out. From day one, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., you're at 100%. But if you don't get the desired result, you will always have someone that you can sit down and talk to. So another underrated perk for me working for Pearl Lemon has been to be able to work with a multinational team. You know, before Pearl Lemon, I was mostly working with people from my country, Nigeria, but now I have daily communications with Pakistanis, people from the UK, Indians, South Africans, and it's just wonderful in a way that allows me to broaden my horizons. I have built very, very strong bonds with people while working in this company, and it's an environment of people that want to help you, that are generally very nice people. You know, we have these Friday meetings where we come in and it's all fun, everyone is smiling. You know, it's a business meeting, we do talk about business, but you know, there's a lot of fun in it. And then another thing that is up there in terms of my favorite things about working for Pearl Lemon is, you know, working with clients. It's easy to get cooped up, you know, sitting and working on one project at a time if you are working for a company that is not an agency. But as an agency, I have gotten to meet so many clients with so many different issues, and this is another aspect that, you know, that boosts your learning and improves you at everything that you are doing. Because if you are working for one company, their website, their problems, the problems that they might have in terms of their marketing campaigns will be limited to a specific sphere. But once you have clients that work in different industries and in different countries, the amount of problems that you get to solve alone is a very, very wide variety, and at the end of the day, you are the better person for it. I'm extremely thankful for my time at Pearl Lemon, and I hope, you know, it continues to be the fruitful journey it has been so far, and I look forward to so many greater wins at Pearl Lemon. Thank you so much. Goodbye.